Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You're all here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause just means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the State Attorney's Office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you are arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you are given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the Fifth Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you today. You are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know and make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. All right, very good. Put your hands down as I call your name. Come forward, Kayla Forstall. Hi, Kayla. Can I have your date of birth?
May 18th, 1993.
All right, you are here today for a violation of probation. It looks like you were placed on probation out of Brevard County, and that the allegation is that you didn't pass your drug screen. So we're going to hold you no bond. Brevard will come and get you probably sometime within the next 5 days. If for some reason they don't come get you in the next 5 days, the folks at the jail will bring you back in front of me and we'll figure out what the holdup is. When you get to Brevard, you can ask for a public defender, ask for a court date, and talk to the judge there about your bond, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Wilson Acosta. Can I have your date of birth? Can I have your date of birth?
5/16/82.
Okay, you were here today for a retail theft charge. The bond amount is currently $500. I found probable cause for your arrest. State receiver power.
Yes, Your Honor. There's an adjudication for trespass of a conveyance or structure in 2018 out of Hernando, adjudication for petty theft and trespass 2018 out of Hernando, adjudication for petty theft 2017 out of Hernando, a withhold of cannabis 2001 out of Hernando, and it looks like robbery back in 2001 out of Pinellas. Looks like he did 10 years DOC there. Got out in 2011. And then there are delinquency, burglaries, theft, attempted burglary.
Was there an offer for him to resolve this case today? It looks like there's restitution. It looks like there's a beer and some wings that he consumed while near the store.
If he wanted to do 30 days, I'd do 30 days, given he's got priors.
Okay. But his last prior, when was the most recent?
2018.
And what was that?
Petty theft and trespass in June of 2018 here out of Hernando, and in 2017 another petty theft out of Hernando, and a trespass.
All right, Mr. Acosta, if you want to take care of your case today, the state is offering 30 days in Hernando County Jail. Is that something you want to take care of today?
What was that?
If you want to take care of your case today, the state is offering you 30 days in jail. We'll give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. Is that something you want to take care of today?
Okay.
Yes, that's what you want to do?
Okay.
And Your Honor, I'd have to reserve the restitution, I guess, would be $8.
Yes,
So
it's right there in the PC.
Yeah.
Okay, you understand that means that you will stay in jail at least for the next 28 days, right?
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking a plea on this case today that you're giving up your right to go to trial?
That means I will be able to get bond out?
No, you're resolving your whole case today, so you won't even have to come back to court. You'll be done.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand that in order to do that, you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to give up your right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up your right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up all of those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yeah.
Okay. With regard to this petty theft charge, how do you plead? You can plead no contest.
No contest?
Okay. I'll accept your plea of no contest, adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 30 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. You will have fines and court costs that you have to pay, and you have to pay $8 restitution to Winn-Dixie, okay?
Okay.
All right, that should clear up this case. Thank you. There's also the cost of incarceration, yes.
And we will submit the restitution order later, Young.
Okay. Michael Belair. Can I have your date of birth?
5/31/90.
You are here today for petty theft. It looks like they're charging you as a felony petty theft. The bottom amount is $2,000. I found probable cause for your arrest, and it was based on a warrant signed by Judge Toner, it looks like. Do you want me to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. State.
He currently appears to have an open case from May of this year, felony petty theft out of Hillsborough. There's an adjudication for petty theft and carrying concealed weapon out of Hillsborough in March. Looks like that's actually going to be reopened as a VOP. Withhold adjudication petty theft in April of this year out of Hillsborough. Adjudication theft, grand theft, 2017 out of Hillsborough. An action was dismissed in 2017 for petty theft. Adjudication petty theft 2017 out of Hillsborough. Possession of controlled substance, possession of paraphernalia, driving under the influence, attaching tag not assigned, all adjudications 2017 out of Hillsborough. Delivery of cocaine and possession of cocaine 2011 adjudications out of Hillsborough. Trafficking in cocaine 2011 adjudication out of Hillsborough. Driving while license suspended adjudication 2009. Paraphernalia, driving while license suspended adjudications 2009 all out of Hillsborough. Possession of cocaine, cannabis, and paraphernalia adjudications 2008 out of Hillsborough. Cocaine and conspiracy to trafficking cocaine. Actually, that one was dropped, but the adjudication was for possession of cocaine 2009 out of Hillsborough. And I'm showing
2019 CF 654. Looks like.
Can I say something, ma'am?
Okay, hold on. It looks like it's just a transfer
For-
to transfer you over for a case in front of Judge Merritt for a felony petty theft. Is that right?
Yes, I already.
Okay. I got you.
I bonded out on this charge
Okay,
already.
I got you. It's just to transfer you over here from somewhere else. Where were you?
Yeah.
Hillsborough?
I was in Hill. Yes,
Okay.
Hillsborough.
All right. So you've already had all of this first appearance stuff. So all we need to know is, do you have a lawyer representing you on this case?
No, I don't.
Okay. Would you like me to
I
appoint
was-
the Public Defender's Office for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. It looks like it's already set for an arraignment hearing on June 24th at 1:15 p.m. And that's what you're brought over for, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Kevin?
I was wanting to know, since I paid this bond already and they enhanced it, is there any way I can get it reduced so I can pay it and go back to Hillsborough and take care of my case there?
Well, I don't have your case. Your case is going to be in front of Judge Merritt, it looks like, and you can talk to him about that on the 24th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Kevin Belcher? Mr. Belcher, you are here because you have a couple written bodily attachments filed against you for failure to pay child support. You also have a driving on a suspended driver's license. Looks like they're going to try to charge you as a felony. I don't see the information I need to charge you as a felony today. It looks like it might just be a misdemeanor, but nevertheless, do you want a public defender to represent you on the driving on a suspended driver's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll try the public defender to represent you on that case. And are you living on Spring Lake Highway in Brooksville?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
39 years.
Okay, what's going on with your child support?
I ain't been working because of the warrant. Because of the purge.
haven't been working because of the purge?
Yeah. I had to go get ID.
When was the last time you worked?
About a year ago.
Okay, what were you doing?
Asphalt.
Okay, why don't you do that anymore? Why don't you do that anymore?
Because the guy I was working with moved away to Georgia.
Okay, and why haven't you gotten another job since then?
Same got ID.
You can't find a job because you don't have ID.
No.
Okay. So you have the ability to work right now?
Ma'am?
You have the ability to work right now, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How much money can you come up with in order to get out of jail? How much?
None at the moment.
Okay. What are your living arrangements like? You live with your mom?
Ma'am?
How do you
Sure.
live? Do you live with your mom?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother. Your grandmother takes care of you?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't pay her any rent?
No, ma'am.
And you don't buy any of your own food?
No, ma'am.
And your grandma pays for your phone too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Does your grandma know that you have refused to take care of your own children?
It's not that I refused to.
Does your grandma know that?
Yes, my grandma knows.
Okay. It seems to me, sir, that you are just purposely trying to not work, not have to go into a rent agreement, and not have to do anything with your life so that you do not have to support these children.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to admit to that. But you are fit, you are able to work, you are able to get a job. You just refused to do anything to try to get around the situation in order to be able to pay off or enter into a payment plan for any of these things. When you went to court in May of 2018, you were deemed to have the ability to pay. At that time, your purge amount was $500. And you still have not contacted child support enforcement or contacted anybody with regard to any of these cases to try to work anything out with them. Instead, you're just hiding behind your grandma. So, as you have an adult in your life who's able to take care of you, your children would also like someone in their life who is going to step up and take care of them, and you're refusing to be that person. So I'm going to ask you again, sir, are we going to do the jail time, or are you going to come up with some money?
I guess do jail time. I think I'm putting the money in jail.
Okay. Well, you can't come up with any money when you're sitting in your mom and grandma's house either.
Yeah, I could come up with money there, but to come here, it's the first step of taking care of it. And that's
No, that's not the first step. This is the last step. This is the end of the line.
If I go up there to get my money, what are they going to do? Put me in jail, right?
You're going to do 30 days jail unless
If I got a bird.
you come up with $200 on each case. Got it? Thank you.
Yeah.
You also have the driving on suspended driver's license here. What are we going to do with that case?
I don't know.
All right. Looks like your
Can I take
driver's
care of it
license.
today?
Oh yeah? You're charged with a felony, so I don't think you can take care of it today. It looks like you've had at least 2 habitual traffic offenses because you have driven without your driver's license on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be the 8th time that you have been charged with driving without a driver's license. So, state what other criminal record are you looking at?
Showing an adjudication for battery 2011 out of Hernando, adjudication for paraphernalia 2010 out of Hernando, adjudication for possession of meth, carrying concealed weapon, paraphernalia out of Sumter in 2006, adjudication for child abuse without causing great bodily harm 2005 out of Hernando, resisting adjudication 2005 out of Hernando, PTI for openly carrying a firearm out of Hernando in 2005, and that appears to be everything, showing as a single source offender, and you're already aware of the driving record.
I am, thank you. All right. We'll set that bond at set at $1,000. You're going to come back to court for that on July 9th at 9 o'clock in the morning. You understand your purge orders on your cases, and I'll
Yes,
appoint the
ma'am.
public defender to represent you, and that should be it. Thank you. Douglas Bilal.
Yes,
Can I have your date of birth?
10/23, 10/23/43.
Okay, you are here today for a domestic battery. It looks like your daughter is the alleged victim in that case. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes,
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State any prior record.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I have an address here on Locker Drive in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
yes,
Okay, how long have you lived there?
almost 10 years.
All right. And you're retired?
Yes,
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you a bond in this case, but I need to order that you have no contact with Cassandra, okay? Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call her.
Okay.
Do not write her. No text messaging, nothing, okay?
okay,
All right. I need to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case Cassandra wants to file any civil paperwork against you. That way we can find you. And we're going to see you back to court on July 3rd at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
okay.
All right. And your bond is going to be $100. Robert Edmondson. Can I have your date of birth, sir?
10/18/56.
Okay, you are here today for driving under the influence and a DUI to personal property damage. Your bond amounts are $1,000 each. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, I'm really ill. I was wondering if I could get out on my own reconnaissance, or do I need a bondsman?
All right. Well, let's take it one step at a time. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. State, I don't see anything on his driving record. Is there anything else?
He has out-of-state history. Appears to be a driving license suspended, reduced to a reckless back in 1977. I'm showing a DUI in 1980, but it appears to possibly have been dismissed. Carrying a concealed weapon. I don't have any disposition. 1998. Manufacturer, sale of controlled substance, 1999, no disposition. Petty larceny, 1999, no disposition. Grand larceny, 2000, no disposition. Concealment, price altering merchandise, 2000, no disposition. Failure to appear on felony charges in 2000, no disposition. Failure to appear on felony charges, 2001, no disposition. Larceny, petty larceny, grand, and dangerous drugs attempted in 2002, no disposition. Probation violations in 2003, dangerous drugs in 2003, no disposition. Petty larceny, 2008, no disposition. Petty larceny, assault, malicious wounding in 2008, no disposition. Petty larceny, 2008, no disposition. Probation violation, 2008, no disposition. I would have to look further into the out-of-state history, but that's what I'm
I have
showing.
an address here on Broad Street in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how long have you lived there?
3 years.
Do you have a job?
No, I'm on disability.
Okay. All right, we're gonna keep your bonds the same, sir. We're gonna see you back to court on July 3rd at 9 o'clock, okay?
Okay, what was my bond?
$1,000 each. Aaron Reed,
Smith.
can I have your date of birth?
4/22/79.
You were here today for possession of marijuana and possession of paraphernalia. Your bonds are $1,000 each. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office, State.
Showing an
Got it.
adjudication for no valid driver's license, operating an unregistered vehicle, 2008 out of Hillsborough. Withhold no motor vehicle registration, 2008 out of Hillsborough. Battery, domestic violence, second adjudication, 2008 out of Hillsborough. Possession of harmful New Legend drug without prescription and paraphernalia, 2017, both adjudications out of Polk County. Criminal mischief adjudication out of Polk County, also in that same case, it was a null cross for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Adjudication petty theft, 2015 out of Polk County. Adjudication loitering and prowling, 2013 out of Hillsborough. Adjudication grand theft, 2014 out of Polk County. Withhold trespass, 2013, Polk County. An action was dropped for burglary of a dwelling occupied in 2012 out of Pinellas. No action on a criminal mischief in 2012 out of Pinellas. Adjudication for burglary of an unoccupied structure, criminal mischief, and trespass in 2010 out of Hillsborough. Battery, domestic violence adjudication 2010. Adjudication possession of a controlled substance and petty theft 2010 out of Hillsborough. Adjudication for grand theft 2009 out of Hillsborough. Adjudication for DUI 2008 out of Hillsborough. Adjudication petty theft 2008 out of Hillsborough. There's also another adjudication for paraphernalia 2009 out of Hillsborough. Petty theft out of Hillsborough 2008. Organized fraud and grand theft 2006 out of Hillsborough. Possession of controlled substance and paraphernalia adjudications 2006 out of Hillsborough. Petty theft adjudication 2005 out of Hillsborough. Adjudication for 3 counts possession of controlled substance and 1 paraphernalia 2006 out of Hillsborough. Another adjudication for controlled substance out of Hillsborough 2006. Worthless check withholds 2003 out of Hillsborough. Appears to be 2 cases, 4 counts. Withhold driving license suspended 2002 out of Hillsborough. Obstructing an officer without violence and disorderly conduct withholds out of Hillsborough, and that is what I'm showing.
Sir, Mr. Reese, I have an address for you on Lake Village Lane in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
As of right now, yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
I've been there 4 or 5 months, I believe. I'm working right now. I'm working for Hooper's Concrete. I'm a block mason. I was wondering if I could get an ROR on this. I wasn't even present when they supposedly found this stuff in that residence, and I'm not the only one living there. I got arrested for it. I was wondering if I could get an ROR.
You're not going to get an ROR. How long have you lived in Hernando County?
For about 4 or 5 months.
Okay. Where'd you come from?
Hillsborough.
I'm going to set your bond at $5,000 each. I'm going to see you back to court July 3rd at 9 a.m. Someone from the public defender's office will be out to see you soon. Ariel Silva. That's date of birth.
11/28/77.
You're here today for a burglary. Your bond is $25,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
My public defender's office state.
Showing a driving
I stood up.
license.
I'm so confused about the charge though because
Okay,
I
one
was.
second. Hold
I
on.
was.
Hold on. Wait,
Oh,
let us
sorry.
do our job.
Okay.
Showing a driving license suspended charge 2008 out of Hillsborough, no disposition. Adjudication for DUI 2013 out of Hillsborough. Adjudication for DUI 2010 out of Hillsborough. And a withhold adjudication, no motor vehicle registration back in 2004 out of Orange County. That's all I'm showing.
Okay. Okay. This charge has to do with something that happened on June 2nd. The victim in this case, his name is Randall Griffin, and I don't want you to say anything about the facts of your case, okay? We all know that you deny everything at this point. I don't need to hear it. I don't want you to say anything that's going to get you into any more trouble. But you're confused about what the charges were, and I'm telling you this is a burglary because you entered into his hotel room without permission, and apparently there was an altercation that took place after you did that. That's what that's based on, okay? Do you have a job these days?
Well, I was invited to the hotel room
I
twice.
asked you not to say anything about the facts of your case, didn't I?
Okay.
Are you not
Yes.
listening to me? Don't say anything about the facts of your case. Now you just admitted you were there. What is wrong with you? Stop. Do you have a job?
No, I'm not working now.
How long have you lived in Spring Hill, Florida?
I've been here for 4 months.
Where did you live before that?
I lived in Tampa, Hillsborough County.
See how easy that was? I'm going to set the bond at $5,000. We'll see you back to court on July 9th at 9 a.m.
There's no way to get that reduced
I
because
did
I'm not
reduce
working.
it. I reduced it by $20,000.
Oh, okay.
Have a nice day, sir. Antonio Molina.
Your Honor.
Can I have your date of birth?
9/25. 9/25.
Answer the question. You got it?
Yeah, 9/25. I'm sorry.
All right. You are here today, well, this is probably part of the problem, for providing false names to law enforcement and resisting an officer without violence. Those are $1,000 each. And then a failure to appear in front of Judge Merritt on March 19th. All right, I found probable cause for each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll point the public defender's office in each of the cases.
Yeah.
State I do see as a lengthy criminal record.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything specific with regard to FTAs that you want me to know about?
I don't have any specific FTAs noted, Your Honor.
Okay.
And you're showing as a multi-source, but I don't have the out-of-state history.
Okay. I'm going to address you in Chamber Court in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
4513 Chamber Court, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
A week before the first.
Where did you live before that? How long have you lived in Hernando?
That's going on 2 years.
Okay.
What is the providing of false for Leo?
A false name.
No, I gave him my correct name.
Okay.
But,
Why? Why don't they listen to me? Do you have Judge Merritt's calendar for tomorrow? Is he here this week? Because I see he wants some help without bond, but I don't think I can do that without a pretrial detention hearing, and since he's the judge assigned to the case, then he can conduct a pretrial detention. Does that start at 9?
Actually, 2 o'clock.
So if it's 2 o'clock,
It's
so
the
this-
Bakers.
that's Baker actually at 2 o'clock. Does he have anything in the morning?
It says civil guardianship.
Okay. Is that, his docket usually starts at 9 for that? The guardianship?
I believe so.
Okay. So I'm gonna set this for 8:45 tomorrow morning for a pre-trial detention hearing. Judge Merritt wants you held without bond on the case that you failed to appear on. I don't think we can do that pursuant to the statute without a pretrial detention hearing. So instead of me deciding what that bond should be today, we're going to bring you back in the morning at 8:45 tomorrow morning for a hearing in front of Judge Merritt. And Judge Merritt can decide whether you get a bond on that case that you failed to appear in front of him for, which was the felony battery, okay? For your other two cases that you have here, the misdemeanors, they're going to stay at $1,000 each. We're going to see you back to court for those on July 3rd at 9 a.m., and I appoint the public defender on both cases, okay?
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Can I go with you, ma'am?
What's that?
Oh, why don't I get a copy of my arrest report?
Well, I've appointed lawyers for you in both of your cases, so all of the discovery will go to your lawyers, okay?
Alright, thank you.
Did I get everyone to jail?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.